What's up everybody, this is Chardstrom, and today we have another Evike Box of Awesomeness unboxing for you guys. In this video, we have the John Wick edition, September 2024 Box of Awesomeness. I'm pretty excited to see what we got in this box, because there should only be 39 of these boxes that were released, and 30 of them have a pistol in it. Looking at the size of this box, I am strongly hoping that we got 2 rifles, so who knows what we got until we open it. So let's get this started. We got our knife, let's open this box. Alright guys, the box is opened. Let's go ahead and see what we got. First up, we got this Tan Tactical Innovations pencil. Cool, I don't typically use pencils. I use pens, so neat. Let's see what else we got. Next up guys, we got our weapons cache card. This time we got the Queen of Hearts, Daniel Defense Mark 18 Mod 1. This is a pretty cool gun. Too bad we didn't get it. Alright guys, next up, we got this Phantom Gear Wraith T3 plate carrier. Let's go ahead and open up the packaging. These plate carriers are actually pretty high quality plate carriers. I definitely love Phantom Gear and most of their products, and I actually like how the color scheme of this multicam came out. It's like a little bit of a darker multicam. Let's go ahead and try this thing on. This thing's actually pretty nice. It fits pretty snug on my body. I mean, obviously I can tighten it up a bit more, but other than that, it feels nice. I definitely have plenty of room to put items, and the cummerbund actually comes with mag holders, so immediately I can hold 6 magazines in this plate carrier and add whatever I want to the front of this thing. This is actually a really nice starter kit, I believe, and it's not that expensive. So honestly, this is a great plate carrier to get someone started into the sport. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what else we got. Next up, we got this little Matrix box. Let's open it up. It looks like we got a Matrix T6 XML flashlight. Let's just open this packaging up and see if there's a battery inside, and we'll try and test it out. Oh, you know what? There's probably something blocking the battery. There's no batteries inside, but I don't know. I feel like the button is broken though. Like I cannot push that in whatsoever, but I don't know. If you guys really want, I could test this out on a gun, or maybe we could just use it for other sorts of little uses. I mean, it's a nice little flashlight. It's nothing special. I think this is the first flashlight we got on the channel before, but I mean, it's a nice general purpose flashlight. Feels durable. Other than that, there's not much to really say about this thing, but let's go ahead and see what else we got. All right guys, next up, we got an EMG Tan Tactical box. Let's open this up. Pop this bad boy open. Ooh, check this out, guys. We got, I believe, the EMG version of the Tan Tactical M4E1. I want to say, considering that it says Tan Tactical absolutely everywhere, we'll go ahead and throw this magazine in. Metal construction, I can definitely tell. Ooh, look at that nice bronze dust cover. This thing is ready to play. I mean, this is a nice rifle. I'm pretty sure we've gotten multiple of these on the channel before, so that's pretty nice. We'll just go ahead and send out the stock. Yeah, this thing is really nice. And out of the box, these things perform absolutely just crazy. I recommend these things to a ton of people that are getting into Airsoft, because automatically this thing shoots beautifully and the trigger response is insane. The magazines are the only finicky part of these guns. I don't know, sometimes they have issues just feeding into the gun. As you can see there, they're just a little tight, but if you get them straight on, they work perfectly fine. And other than that, these things, they just feel good in the hand. They got a perfect weight to them. I think this is the shortest version that we've got of this rifle. I think typically we got a longer variant, but honestly, I like how this thing feels, and it it's a perfect weight, and I can just mess with it all day. I mean, we'll have to see how nice it shoots. But other than that, let's see what else we got. All right, guys, next up, we got this 6mm Pro Shop Tan Tactical box. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Check it out, guys. We got this 6mm Pro Shop version of the Tan Tactical M4E1. This thing is pretty nice. I mean, it's practically the same exact thing that we got in the other box. Other than the handguard is a little bit different. It's definitely made out of a different material. There are definitely less Tan Tactical symbols on this gun, as typically it says it up here, down here, all sorts of different spots. But this one's got just as many. I mean, you got it here, you got it here, and you got it in these two spots right there. Other than that, this thing is pretty nice. I'm not sure what's in the box. It looks like someone dumped rabbit feed in these boxes. So that's new, I guess. I got a VOA and a bunch of rabbit feed because it's literally all over the place. I have no clue how it got in here. Just go ahead and throw this polymer mag in the gun. Yeah, this thing's pretty nice. So this gun is pretty neat. I mean, honestly, it feels practically the same as the other gun. Let's go ahead and put them side by side. After seeing a side-by-side comparison, I didn't quite notice that we got the carbine version up here and then the short-barreled version over here. You can definitely see a few of the differences, such as this being M-LOK, this being key mod. You got your two rail segments on the side. This one, you got all metal pieces. You got the metal magazine, base plate at least. I mean, that might be a polymer or a metal. I mean, honestly, this one looks a lot cleaner and nicer than this one, and I don't know, I personally think that this is a good starter version of it. The bottom trigger guard here is rounded, whereas this one is grooved with the bottom skeletal cutouts. I don't know how you really want to say it, but other than that, this thing is actually pretty cool, and I'm excited to shoot it because we've never got this variant before. This one also comes with a set of iron sights, which that's pretty nice. But yeah, I actually really like these guns, so let's go ahead and see how it performs. These guns performed pretty well. I actually liked this 6mm Pro Shop version of the Tan Tactical gun. The only downside, I feel like, is I do not understand how to use this magazine, so I had to swap it with the magazine from the EMG version. I do like this 6mm version of the Tan Tactical Innovations M4E1. The only downside is I do not understand how to use this high cap. It doesn't appear to be a scroll wheel anywhere, but I do see some sort of keyhole on the side here, but I didn't get anything to access that keyhole. So I have no clue how this thing works. So we just use the other magazine. But other than that, this thing performed pretty well. I like how it feels in the hand. It's got a durable aluminum alloy for most of this receiver. The iron sights are decent, except it's just very difficult to get this one back down. You kind of got to slap it in order to get it back down. Other than that, this thing, it's great. I would honestly recommend this to almost any starting player if they're looking for a decent M4 platform. I mean, honestly, it wasn't too far off from this EMG version. The muzzle device, it glows, honestly. It's a lot brighter than orange tips, but other than that, it feels great in the hand and I had a blast with it. One thing I do like about this gun is it has a functional bolt stop, so it's a lot easier to get into the hop up in order to adjust it depending on how you're trying to hop your BB. Just hit the bolt catch on the side and it's ready to go. Other than that, this is a decent gun and I had a lot of fun shooting it. As for the EMG version of this Tan Tactical rifle, it performs the same as it always does. Again, has a functional bolt stop so you can properly adjust your hop up depending on how you're trying to hop the BB. Just hit the bolt catch when you're done, close the cover to keep it protected. Don't get dirt in there. This thing does shoot a little bit better than the 6mm Pro Shot version, as it has a better quality motor and the trigger response is just dead on. Honestly, I don't understand why this thing works so well. Especially for the price, you're basically getting a really nice rifle straight out of the box and you have nothing to do to it other than throw in whatever attachments you want on this thing. It performs as it should and it's more of getting into an intermediate gun at a starting level. And on top of that, this thing can be upgraded from where it's at, but you don't really need to right off the start. This thing works perfectly fine, and on top of that, another good feature I like about this thing is the trap door in the back in order to get to the battery space. It's a lot easier compared to pulling off the crank stock like on the 6mm version. Just shut it up when you're done, and it's ready to go. The trigger does feel a lot better on this one, but I do like the circular trigger guard that is on the 6mm Pro Shot version, because this one is a little rough on the edges and it's got, it feels like an indent for where it says made in China on the bottom, so it's not the greatest feeling there. I do like the smooth one, but for having the short barreled version for the first time, I really like it. I mean, it's a nice gun. It's an M4A1 and it just shoots really nice. And it says Tan Tactical and EMG absolutely everywhere. You got it here, here, and here. You got Tan Tactical on this side, here and here. Right there as well. And then you got Tan Tactical up here, and I forgot where it says EMG, but it says it somewhere. Up, EMG. Anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, leave a comment as to what your favorite part of the video was. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and have a good one. Let's fucking go! Let's go! 2 rifles! Check it out, guys.